Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome friends, welcome family, welcome people that looking for information. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to you, Susie Spaniel. Welcome to you. How y'all doing this morning? It's Master Christian. Control today. Controlled episode 24. Avoidance. We're gonna get into it. First things first. Let's get this where it belongs. There's no dog on it. I gotta keep it in a place I can easily get to it because I might need to. I might need to bang, 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 bang. Today's show is sponsored by Master Christian LLC. I am Master Christian, your host, Susie Spaniel. This is Susie Spaniel, my co-host, the hosty with the mosty, and we are controlled. What's going on today, people? What's going on? Y'all got any questions today before we get started? I invited some folks. Hopefully my friends and family show up today, but if they don't, for the people that show up, you are my friends and family, so it don't matter. We are all family under this roof, and we are all going to learn how to control ourselves so we can control our animals. Is that about right? That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Let's see. Anybody got any questions before we start? Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy, abide by our community guidelines. I got you. Yeah, I got you. That's what YouTube told me. TikTok, they're not telling me nothing. But we're here for you to help you do the things you need to do. You can't control what you won't confront. Have you been avoiding things in your life? Is there some avoidance going on with you? I don't want to deal with that right now. Yeah, that's called avoidance. You're avoiding something where you hit it head on. Hello. Then things would change because you would get that out the way. But if you just avoid it and keep maneuvering around it and maybe even acting like it doesn't exist, then it makes problems. And when problems happen, you got problems. You already had a problem that you were avoiding. Now, what are you doing with that problem that you were avoiding? You're letting it turn into a bigger problem because not only are you avoiding it, you're acting like it doesn't exist. And things have to get taken care of in a timely manner or fashion. This is life. You can't control what you won't confront. You got to confront it head on. Get it out the way. It takes a little bit of time. Once you're done, you can move on. Let's see what we got going on today. Most people don't have a control problem. They have an avoidance problem. They like to avoid stuff. The issues controlling their lives are often the same issues they refuse to confront. Is that it? You got something that's controlling you that you refuse to confront? Avoidance creates temporary comfort but long-term consequences. Yeah, you got a ticket to pay. Let's start with that. You don't want to pay the ticket. You don't like that you even got a ticket. You avoid it. But that ticket is compounding. Let's give you an example of, like I say, I talk about where I go and the people I help. Using puppy pads. You're avoiding taking your dog outside. Oh, it's raining. Oh, it's too cold. Oh, they don't like to go outside. I just use the pads. I take them outside sometimes. You're using baby gates. I'm blocking them off from room. You're avoiding taking control of your environment and using your energy to get things done. They need to go outside. Every time they go to the bathroom, they need to go outside. You can't avoid these things because you're not fixing the issue. You're just allowing the issue to get worse and worse and worse. And now you're setting a standard with your avoidance. That's not a plan. Your plan cannot be to avoid things. Your plan cannot be to avoid this. You got this so you can deal with this head on. You got this animal so you can take care of it. You didn't get the animal so you can stay lazy. What's up with that? Avoidance creates temporary comfort. Yeah, I don't have to go outside. But long-term consequences. Oh, I got poop in the house. So what do you do with the poop in the house now? What do you do with the pee in the house? It smells like urine. I'd rather outside be smelling like urine than in the house smelling like urine. I'm telling you, you got to stop avoiding these things. Oh, my dog, I don't have company over because my dog jumps on everybody. Fix it. Ask the right questions, find the right people, get it fixed. I told you this morning, we're not just friends, we family. We're building something here. This is a community. Tell a friend, let's subscribe, let's follow. Everybody that comes through here, sign up. Let's go. Let's build this community strong. The stronger this community is, the more things we can accomplish, the more things we can take down. If you tell a friend and they tell a friend, now we got a lot of friends, and I told you we not friends. We family out here. Let's get it right. This is Master Christian. We're going to teach you how to be controlled whether you like it or not. You're going to stay calm, you're going to be confident, and you're going to be consistent. That's how this works. Calm, confident, consistent. No matter what order you put them in, put them together. See how that works. It's going to work well for you. All right, so let's get to it. Why people avoid problems? Why do people avoid problems? Do you know? Anybody? Let's see. Anybody in the chat? Y'all got time or y'all driving? Y'all can don't be using your cell phones while you're driving. You can watch and listen. You might even be able to tap. Don't try to make comments. That's not safe. Not at all. And let me tell you this much. I took a video of a sign on a vet's office I was at yesterday. And it clearly said, flexi and retractable leashes are not permitted in our building. They're not avoiding the problem. They don't want the consequences that come when they allow people to come in with these devices that they can't control. A big sign. I was proud that somebody took a stand and said, we got leashes in here. If you need to buy them, you can buy them. If you need to borrow them, you can borrow them. But you will not walk through our door using a retractable lead in our facility. They hit that problem head on. We can't avoid these things. We must make hard choices in this life. And why people avoid problems? People avoid discomfort, conflict, embarrassment, failure, and uncertainty. Avoidance feels safe in the moment, but allows problems to grow. Y'all hear me? Avoidance feels safe in the moment, but allows problems to grow. If you don't clean up after your animals, you don't clean the house, you got a shedder. I got a super shedder right here. You would think this dog is small and not a big problem. She sheds like a bear. It's hair everywhere. We got no out. We got tumbleweeds of hair that go through the house. And I can't allow that. I got to use the shop vac. No, just like I'm in a grooming salon or in a pet store or a doggy daycare or wherever we are. I got to use a shop vac and make sure I hit the house several times a week to make sure that all the tumble hairs, all of them are gone. Because if I don't do that, I'm avoiding the problem. And now I see things going while the fan is spinning, hair is moving and it collects in balls. And it goes through like, it's the Wild Wild West. We don't want the Wild Wild West. We want the clean, clean house. Can't avoid that. Can't let the problem get bigger. Clean up. I discussed a long time ago, many episodes ago. If you're stepping over things in your house, that means there's stuff on your floor. You shouldn't have to make a path. It should be a clear path. You should be able to walk around your house. Now, I will tell you, there's bones on my floor. But I pick the bones up and put them back on the bed. I pick them up and put them in the kennels. I pick them up, but I can't control what my puppies do when they want to chew their bones. They want to play with their bones. I can control what I do. So I'm not stepping over things, because sometimes you don't step over the things, you step on them and you hurt yourself because you avoided the responsibility of getting them up. Now, I don't care if the dog is playing with them all the time, or I just leave those down because my dog plays with them all the time. Excuses, excuses, excuses. We're not here for excuses. We're here to solve the problems and the issue and make you the best dog owner that you can doggone be. Is that what you're looking for? You want to be the best? You got to learn from the best. You got to listen to the lessons, and you got to apply them to your life. Again, if you're stepping over things in your house, that is a symptom of laziness. You are avoiding the work that you should do every day. Let's stop avoiding things. Avoidance in animal behavior. Owners frequently ignore warning signs such as pulling, growling, fear, reactivity, jumping, or resource guarding. Oh, wow. So your dog is guarding things. Your dog is jumping, it's pulling, it's doing all these things. But the solution for these things is right at your fingertips if you want to use it. It's right there. This leash conquers everything. Let's go down that list. Oh, where. Pulling. The leash can fix pulling. Growling. The leash can fix growling. Fear. The leash can fix fear. Reactivity. Leash. Jumping. Leash. Resource guarding. Leash. The reason is I say the leash fixes everything because if you use your leash, you can stop the dog from doing these things. If you know how to use it correctly and you have some technique, you have a system that you're working with, the dog can't pull. If it's growling, you can pull it close and calm it down. It can't jump if you have control of it. Control. Yeah, Janet made that song. Now you got it locked. What else is there? Resource guarding. You can't guard your food bowl or your toys if I have you on leash. I can walk you away from all of these things. I can stop you and pick them up. I can control what's going on because I can correct and praise if I have you on the leash. You can't be guarding your bowl because you won't have a bowl. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to feed you out my hand from now on so you know this comes from me. It does not belong to you. Resource guarding is a problem. I'm going to take you way back. Hippie toes. We've talked about hippie toes. My grandmother's chihuahua. Hippie toes guarded her bowl even when she wasn't in the room. If she could hear from 2 rooms away that somebody was messing with her food, she hopped up, she raced in there, and she bit everybody in the room. She didn't try to figure out who was messing with the food. She would just hit you, and then hit you, and then hit you. Yeah, that's what hippie toes did. Resource guarding. They guard toys, they guard food, they guard areas. Another thing my grandmother's dog would guard was my grandmother's bed and her chair. We couldn't sit in the chair, we couldn't get on the bed, and she would come from under the covers and bite us up. Now, she wasn't biting to draw blood all the time. Sometimes she was. But she was guarding those resources. And as a kid, I didn't know what to do with her. If my cousin is on the live today, I'm going to shout him out. Big C, I'm going to shout you out. You know what I'm talking about. Try to sit in that chair. Tear you up. Try to get in that bed. Tear you up. We used to actually leave the room and put one of my younger cousins up to messing with the food and watch from a distance as she chased him around the house because she heard him mess with those kibbles. This stops it all. The leash is your #1 tool for the dog. Learn how to use it. Learn how to handle it. I taught people at some veterinarian offices and some doggy daycares yesterday. I taught them the #1 thing that's going on. Thumb through the loop. You might want to argue with me. You might want to tell me, no, my way works and all that. I just told you they outlawed the flexi leads in the one veterinarian office. But this is the thing. You want something that you can recreate over and over again. Thumb through the loop is how this is designed to be held. It's how this is designed to be worked. You don't have to take my word for it. Try it. You see how easily I get to this leash, how I work this. You could work it too. All day, every day. It's going to keep your dog safe from danger. It's going to help you stop all of this resource guarding, the jumping, the pulling, the everything that's going on. If you spend some intimate time with your leash and get out of your head, you're going to stop avoiding the problems. You're going to hook your dog up. You're going to hit them head on. And you're going to be, thank you. You're going to be successful at the things that you're doing. No out. We doing a show here. Hello. I gotta come. Hey, where you going, co-host? Come back, co-host. Come on, co-host. She's trying to get away. She's avoiding the show. Can everybody say hello, Susie Spaniel? Can we get some love for Susie Spaniel? Let's see some hearts. This is the sweetest girl in the whole wide world. I'm telling you. Believe it. Please believe it. You're back in the co-host chair. Not before you spread the love, I see. Hair is love. We got rollers for that. No out, royalty. We got vacuums for that. We got things for that to get the hair off of us because this is a hairy dog. All right. Avoidance and leadership. Leaders choose credibility when they avoid accountability. Well, no. Scratch that. Not leaders choose. Leaders lose credibility when they avoid accountability. Difficult conversations and corrective actions. They lose credibility when they avoid accountability, difficult conversations, and corrective actions. Every organization reflects what leadership tolerates. So if you got a problem, whether it's an organization, it's your house, it's your animal, if you got a problem and you avoid it, you're not solving the problem. You're making it worse. No out. Stop making that barking noise. I can hear her. She's being the co-host. Tomorrow is your turn. You lose credibility when you avoid accountability. If you don't take accountability for your actions, then you're not credible no more. Nobody's going to believe in you. And you got to have folks believing in you if you want to be a leader. You must have that. Because if nobody's believing in you, they're not going to listen to anything you say. But with the dog, accountability starts right here. Physical control, physical connection. So if I want Susie to be doing what I want Susie to be doing, I hook it up. I can't hook it on the loop because, because the loop on her collar, for some reason, I got her a leather collar because I like using leather. Leather works better. But the loop on her collar is very small. And the catch on my leash is big. I can't really squeeze it through because it creates a problem. And you want it to go on there where the dog is not going to be able to get off the leash. You don't want it in a sticky situation for it to pop when your dog is free. Even though if you built that relationship and your dog gets off the leash, you can quietly say, come back here. And they're going to come, right, Sue? Yeah, they're going to come. But if you don't have that relationship, oh no, my dog is gone. Yeah, that's not a good leader. Good leaders use the right tools, learn how they work, and pay attention and become accountable and don't avoid what's going on. You hit it head on. I call that the fire. It's nowhere that I won't take a dog to. Nowhere. I don't care how crowded it is. I don't care what kind of dog I got. I'm going to handle them. I know the situation. I know the animal. I'm aware. Okay, this dog bites. So I got to maneuver around people in a way where the dog is able to be corrected and it's not going to bite anybody. That's what I got to do. That means I gotta have technique. These hands gotta work. This movement gotta work. Boom, when I turn, boom, when I turn, elbows down. See, yeah, you see her paying attention. I see her paying attention. That's what you want from your dog. Now, are you gonna be the co-host or are you done with your session? You might be done. You might want to go in. I don't know. But I can let you in. You need water or anything? Give me one tick. I'm gonna let the co-host skedaddle. There you go. That was my co-host leaving the show. It's just me and you. Yeah, this is how we do it. Let's get that back where it belongs, because whether I got a dog or not, I still got to be controlling my leash. I still got to be working this. I can't avoid what's going on. The anxiety connection. Avoidance often increases stress because unsolved problems remain active in the mind. Many people suffer Many people suffer longer from anticipation than from the actual confrontation. Avoidance often increases stress because unresolved problems remain active in your mind. See, when you avoid things, you can only avoid them physically. You're thinking about those things. You know that this happening. They may be physical. And like I said, in some places, people don't clean up immediately if their dog uses the bathroom in the house. You can smell that, people. Oh, and I've been in some houses. People get dropped through cages. Y'all know what a drop through cage is? Everybody that know what a drop through cage is, say yes, I know. For real. Say yes, I know. Because a drop through cage is a cage that's the bottom of the cage is elevated from the inside of the cage has an elevated place from the bottom. The bottom has a pan in it and it's slats in it, it's openings. So when your dog pees or poop, it drops down to this pan down here. And a lot of breeders use these drop through kennels because they don't have time to clean up after the puppies all the time. So they allow the puppies to poop and pee and it drops through and then they come clean up a bunch of stuff at one time. Well, let me tell you how it smells when you have a drop through kennel. Terrible. And how your puppy smells. Terrible. Because they're existing in the same situation with urine and feces. Now, I understand that the vets do this because they don't want your dog to have poop and pee on them. So they use drop-through kennels because it's going to be a short amount of time that your dog is in there, hopefully. But it's not for everyday use. And they need to be cleaned all the time. Anytime you see that there's poop or pee on that drop-through, that in that pan, you need to clean it up. Do not avoid these things. Urine turns into ammonia. Feces, fecal matter, y'all know what that is. It's bile. So, and that's vile. Do not avoid these situations, people. Be on your game. Clean up. Be fresh and clean. You know what I mean? That wasn't even supposed to be there. The cost of looking away. Explore the consequences of ignoring health concerns, financial problems, relationship issues, safety hazards, and animal problems. Explore these consequences. When you avoid things and ignore things, they don't go away. They get bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's why before you can control an animal, you must control yourself. This is control. This is right here. This is a safe space. We're controlling it so we can talk about the things we need to talk about to not only fix your life with your animal, fix your life. Now, I know I don't have a degree. I'm not an expert at this. I'm an expert at this. And this, dealing with animals and teaching human beings, makes me an expert at a lot of things. Learning how to keep your animals safe and working that every single day makes me an expert at a lot of things because I'm not trying to do everything. I'm doing what I know how to do that works 100%. That's what you got to do. You got to find things that work 100%. Because if you don't have things that work 100%, then your percentages start to drop. Because there's going to be some laziness. There's going to be some complaciveness. There's going to be some avoidance. It can't be helped. But what can be helped is if you want to be on your A game and stay on your A game, you got my permission to be, stay, and always A game it all the way through the door. Confrontation creates control. Control begins with honesty. Confronting reality provides clarity, and clarity creates the opportunity for action and improvement. If you confront your problems, you start to learn how to fix them, and your life gets better. You can't just sit around and get stuck in, "There's so much coming down on me." I know it's pressures in life. I know these animals get on your nerves. I know these peoples get on your nerves. It is what it is. But what you can't do is you can't get down on yourself. You got to confront these things and be forward with what you're doing if you want to fix these things, if you want to fix yourself. You can't allow it to be just a house full of poop. Hello, hello, hello. If I don't be able to hit it and tell you hello on the screen, I'm still speaking to you because I see. How you doing? Yeah, it says say hi. They join. Hello, hello, hello. Might not be able to say hi to everybody, but this is what it is. We have to take responsibility for the things we do with ourselves, with our animals, using equipment, being safe, and being happy. Your happiness takes accountability. You can't walk around in a funk all the time. You can, but it's going to shorten the quality of your life. We want quality of life here, people. Everybody, let me get an A if everybody wants an awesome quality of life, high percentages of success. You can have it. You can have all the money in the world and not be happy. Find your happiness and then worry about the rest of those things. Excellence comes with happiness. And you don't got to be low vibrational. You can be high vibrational. You can turn that up if you want to. Frequency matters. When you got an avoidance frequency going on, you'll see things happen that you won't be able to control. It compounds. It hits you like a ton of bricks. And then you feel like you're in a sunken place. Let's get you out that sunken place. Let's get all that stuff off your floor. Let's clean up that pee and poop. Go outside with your dog. Use your leash at the door. Take your dog for walks, but not to go to the bathroom. Take your dogs for standstills to go to the bathroom. And be the best you that you can possibly be. If I can do it, you can do it. Yes, I'm special, and so are you. Sponsor of Control right now is Master Christian LLC. That's my company. But your company can be a title sponsor, a presenting sponsor, and we have other sponsorship opportunities. All you have to do is inquire. The first step is to subscribe, follow, like what we're doing, and give your comments and stuff. Be involved, be engaged. I'll engage with you. Whatever question you have, you can hit me up on my email or you can hit me up in the comments. You can DM me on these platforms. I'm going to answer. You need help. I got solutions. Let's work together. You do not solve every problem today, but you must acknowledge it. You cannot control what you cannot confront. Be confident, be calm, be consistent, and be happy. I am Master Christian. This has been your today's volume of Control. We're going to go help some people today. Hopefully I helped y'all already. Y'all have a great day. Hit me up. If you got any questions that we didn't cover on any of these episodes of Control, just ask. And I'll make an episode for you. Daily, we are here. 30 hour, we're here for you every single day. So you don't got to say, oh, I got to go look and find. Control is right here. Master Christian is here for you. You need help, whether you're at a veterinarian office, a doggy daycare, at home, the park, whatever you're doing. Thumb through the loop. Stay controlled. Control your animal. Love yourself. I am Master Christian. Peace.